Okay guys, this has to be Thailand's answer to sweet and sour. If you like the tanginess from tamarind, sweetness from a little bit of sugar, this dish is for you. Tamarind shrimp, absolutely amazing in flavors, delicious. Now I was lucky enough today to actually get some shrimp, and these shrimp are the size of my hands. Just look at these things. Now what we're going to do with this dish, we're actually going to take the heads off, and traditionally in Thailand they would leave the heads on, but in the West people prefer not to have the heads on. So what we do then, we just twist and pull and the head comes off. It's as easy as that. Can be a little bit messy sometimes, but normally it's okay. And then the best way to take the shells off, now you can use a knife or you can just pull it, but if you actually put a spoon, insert a spoon underneath the shell and just give it a little twist, you can take all the shell off in one go and the leg bits, leaving the tail end. And then we need to slice down the middle of the back of the shrimp and clean it out. Clean out the vein bit at the back. That's where all the gunge is. Take it out and that's how a shrimp's done. All we need to do now, take some garlic and thinly slice it. Now we want to thinly slice this garlic because we are going to fry it as a garnish for our dish. So as always, when thinly slicing anything like this, make sure you take care, don't cut your hands. Then we need to slice some red onions the same way. We want thin slices because we are going to fry these. So working at your own speed, thinly slice the onions. Now obviously if you have some gadget which you can use to thinly slice your garlic and onions, use it. If not, take care, thinly slice your garlic and your onions. And then what we need to do then, we need to put enough oil in a pan to actually fry the garlic and onions and a couple of dried chilies. So get the oil in the pan, turn on the heat. Now we don't want to burn these onions or garlic, so in with your garlic and give it a fry. Now we need to take a little bit of care, like I say, we don't want to burn these because if we actually burn the garlic will have a bitter taste and we don't want that on our finished dish. So as soon as the edges and that start turning brown with the garlic, take it out. It will still cook as it comes out and it will brown evenly. Okay, in the same oil then, in with our red onion, and we're repeating the same procedure. Just give it a stir around, make sure everything can be cooked in the oil evenly. Brown up the onion and take it out. Now this dish comes together very, very quickly after these few ingredients have been prepared. It is so simple to make with very little ingredients for an absolutely fantastic sweet and sour taste. Okay, in with our dried chilies, quick stir fry round. Take them out, we do not want them to burn, and dry chilies tend to brown up and blacken very quickly. Now with our prepared shrimp, we want to dust them all over in tempura flour. Give them a good dusting, and obviously we don't want to have the flour on too thick, but we need enough flour on there just to give a little crispy coating. and then in some hot oil with our shrimp. Now, because we've actually cut down the back of the shrimp and butterflied the shrimp open, the best way to actually cook this is actually to put it down back first, so it actually cooks butterflies open, because that's what we're trying to achieve. We're trying to achieve a butterflied open effect for our finished dish. Now, shrimp doesn't take very long to cook. So just turn it over, cook all sides and the back, and take it out, and repeat with all your shrimp until all your shrimp is cooked, taken out and drained. Then we need to prepare our tamarind sauce. So in a pan we want 1 cup of tamarind pulp. Now I'm using fresh tamarind, but you could be using bought tamarind, and obviously the sourness will vary on different tamarind. Okay, so bring the tamarind up to a boil, and what we need to do, we need to add our saltiness to this. So we're going to add 3 tablespoons of fish sauce and 3 tablespoons of palm sugar. What we'll do, we'll bring it up to a boil, dissolve everything, and then we will taste and adjust, because depending on your tamarind it could be more sour than mine, or mine could be more sour than yours. So taste and adjust. Wow, this is a little bit sour, so I'm going to put in another tablespoon of palm sugar. Stir it around to dissolve, and then we need to cook this until it thickens slightly. Now we don't want it too thick, we want a nice pouring thickness. And that's our tamarind sauce made. It is so simple. So after we plated up our shrimp, we need to pour on our tamarind sauce. So pour the tamarind sauce on, and then we want to add our fried garlic and onions, our fried chili, and a little bit of coriander for a little bit of green garnish. And that is our tamarind shrimp made. Absolutely fantastic. This has to be Thailand's ultimate sweet and sour.